And here we go. Okay, so to start off here in our vanilla run, first run of the summit, and kind of a cursed run. Not the biggest fan of this start. So I like the Sparkbolt start. Sparkbolt, a lot of people don't like it very much, at least as a starting spell. I think the people who play a lot tend to favor it more than the newer members in the community, because it doesn't seem like it's that great, but it's a pretty versatile spell. So we're starting out with Sparkbolt. Our Bomb Wand, however, is the one that was unlucky, because the Unstable Crystal, while it does help you get extra gold, you'll get double gold for your kills with it, it also kind of sucks at, like, you know, exploding stuff up. So we're not going to be able to eat through the ground too well. Kaleidoscope says he won't say anything about salami because he's being professional. You fool! You fool! Salami is professional, alright? You aren't discussing salamis in your professional life, well, you need to get a new profession. Alright, so no big plans here off the start, jumping in here. We're just like, you know, farming gold. Nothing too fancy. Jumping around, killing spiders. Being annoyed by that guy. Alright, oh, right off the bat, we're getting to see a brand spanking new item that was added to the game just the other day. This is on the beta that I'm playing, and this right here is the what are they called exactly? The box, like the material box. So what this does is it actually takes like materials that are solid, like powders, rather than, so like coal, for example, right here. See this coal? I put it in the box, and now I can spray it out. It is to powders what like liquids are for flasks. So yeah, it's brand new. It's only been around like 48 hours or so. It hasn't been very long. And yeah, we're yet to see its true potential yet. And maybe it's not even, its true potential is not in the game yet. Who knows? But it seems the devs have something in mind for this this box. It's pretty odd right now. It's like, I mean, I don't know why you'd want to accumulate coal and stuff. Maybe you're just really all about that coal? I don't know. Harley Quinn says, Moist Mob, what is your profession? That's when the salamis come out. Is that the battle cry? That's the salami battle cry. For anybody watching on the Nala Games channel, yes, if my chat seems, the things I'm reading seem a little bit crazy, that is because I am reading my chat, but we will be transitioning over to the Nala Games channel, don't worry. It's just the day started off with me on my channel, and we transition over to the Nala Games one as it goes. But I know, I think a lot of you guys, maybe not even, for all I know, you may not even be hearing me right now. I think they're doing some commentary over on the Nala Games channel of the run, so I don't know how heavy the commentary will be, but throughout the day there will be, you know, different amounts of it. It'll be varying amounts, so even if there's not a lot of commentary right now, there will be some more juicy commentary, like maybe like the player and the commentator won't always be the same person, I guess is what I'm saying. Because right now, if you're listening to me, I'm the one playing. Like, I'm the person currently in the run. Like right here, see, I'm twerking right here, right now. They added this feature. It's a twerk feature. Actually, it's just arm movements. Okay, I'm spasming. But Nala, just pro tip. I mean, you want to sell more games, you add twerk. You add twerking abilities to Noita. I mean, it'll be so popular with the youngsters. I mean, that's how Fortnite took off. Just taking a page out of their book. But yes, I am the... I don't even remember where I was going with this rant. I just kind of just ranted. I am the one playing and the one doing commentary. However, later, some of the runs are a little more extreme. Oh my gosh! Almost started off with a nice little death. So, this guy right here is a troublemaker. He shoots out balls of acid. And it's actually one of the things that can insta-kill you. And the reason I didn't die there was just pure luck. I just got lucky. You can insta-die there. It's not like... It's kind of randomness. I don't know how to explain it. It's like how the little acid ball hits you. And if it hits you in just right, it'll literally just douse your character in lava. You just pretty much insta-die. It's very rare that you get hit that perfectly, but it can happen. I've had it happen before, and the fact that it didn't happen there was literally just like, I thought it did happen at first. I was like, well, I'm dead. But I survived it. And that's why you usually don't get too close to them. Don't even risk it. So I'm gonna have to be a little more conservative now that I'm missing all of my health. I'm almost dead. Oh my. Please, game. Why are you doing this to me? Did one of them survive? He did. You don't have to use the bomb there. I just really did not want to deal with more acid. And the game is just being really cool right now. I don't know what's happening and why it's not turning that to water. Come on. Become water. Okay, it's doing it slowly. I really need a flask of water, and I only have 14 HP, so this is gonna be a little scary. Alright, I accumulate a little bit, so I think I can fix things in a moment. Let's get it situated. Kick down the trap, because we don't. If we grab this right here, this wand, without kicking that trap down, then it'll set off a thing of acid, and it can be kind of hard to survive sometimes. Oh my god. All that work for nothing. Get out of here. Alright. Zio says lava really opens your pores. Well, I mean, I did just die to acid in my last run, so I guess this time I'll have to find some lava to exfoliate with. Well, now that we have water, no health, let's go ahead and return back up. It may seem like it's not the most conservative play, but I feel like it's what I'm about to do is more conservative. While yes, it can seem a little scary returning back to the surface, I'm doing that because I get 25 HP for the trouble. And 25 HP is a pretty big deal. Like, I mean, imagine if I had an extra 25 HP right now on me. Like, I'd feel much more confident. I'd feel like I could actually do some more exploring around here. But, here we go. Now we're at the surface. Here we go. Zio says, so best soak 15 minutes in lava than a quick acid dip. Exactly. Alright, there we go. Swimming up the spouts. So basically, oh, sorry about that. I'll fail a couple times. It happens. I failed the second time. I don't like doing it at night. I feel like I'm always misaligning my character. So essentially I'm pouring water directly up and then I'm swimming in it. I don't have it down to a perfect science, and if you ever try it, don't be discouraged. Like, I fail all the time, as you can see. Like, look, I'm about to fail a third time. Come on, game. Don't do this to me. Not now. Oops, I don't want to get snow in my flask here. Or slush. Alright, here we go. Finally, I think I'm caught in the stream. Or at least I was for a little bit. There we go. So, it's basically I'm just pouring water and I'm tapping my levitation at the same time. Sometimes I get it, you know, real quickly. Some days I do it like 20 times. I don't know. It just happens. Don't have it down to a science. Alright, and this is one of the reasons that Spark Bolt is a good start. Because the Spark Bolt and the Energy Sphere are... so there's 4 starter spells. Spark Bolt, Energy Sphere, Bouncing Burst, and Spitter Bolt. Half of them can dig through the snow like this, and the other half can't. So Bouncing Burst and Spitter Bolt, they do not dig in the snow. And the other two do, the Energy Sphere and the Spark Bolt. That's a big deal, because that's literally the difference between 25 HP. So like right now, I would not be able to get this had I started with, you know, the other ones. One of the other two. Though Energy Sphere probably being the most popular start for all groups. Beginners, people who play a lot. Like everybody just really likes the Energy Sphere start. Bling. And then I turn in my tablet here for 100 gold. Some people, like Aliasbot, every time I do that, a single tear rolls down his cheek because, I mean, realistically, if you know how to get a lot of mileage out of the tablet, giving it up for 110 gold is not the best efficiency move, I guess you would say. It is a move. It's probably not the best move. D Falcon says, hey, did I miss the 33 orb run? Tomorrow is actually my 33 orb run. Tomorrow is the big day, guys. I have put it off for a million years, but it seems the 33 orb run is inevitable. I'm at 798. Hopefully, if I get a win here on the summit, I'll be at 799. Meaning that the start of tomorrow's stream will be, you know, just starting a brand new, fresh run. And we'll be doing a 33 orb run in one stream tomorrow. Should be interesting. But today is the summit. And it's a Noita event put on for the community, by the community. And so today we're going to be getting our Noita nerd out on. And then tomorrow we'll be thinking about the 33 orb run. I was hoping to get some extra water here so I could adventure around maybe a tad bit more. Just a tad. Man, I feel like I got barely any water here. Scoop it up, scoop it up. Oh, it's because it's evaporating so quick because I'm near the lava. Duh. This area is not friendly for water. That's why it's disappearing so quick. That's why you gotta pay attention, and I was not. Oh wait, there's tons of water left. What am I thinking? I would like to have around 300, not say 400 gold before I move to the next area. So, I mean, at the worst case, I die. I mean, we're still in the starter zone, so it's not like I can't catch up to this spot very quickly. Literally, the difference between one little acid ball to the face slows down the run so much. Skinner Coder says, first time I picked up Peace with the Gods, does it trigger anytime I destroy the mountain? So, once you grab Peace with the Gods, I don't believe the, Steve or his big brother, you know, Big Steve, Scott, whatever you want to call him, I don't believe he should spawn anymore. I think that just says the gods look the other way from that point forward. But prior to that, you know, there will be a Steve waiting for you in that mountain. Get over here. We're trying to pour some water on our little fire dude here, but he's being difficult. One fireball to the face and we die. I don't know why he's being extra cool right now. Sometimes the AI does that. Like he's being stubborn. I don't care if I die. I'll stand in this corner all day. I don't care. Well, if you dump water on him... Oh, some water actually fell on him, it looks like, towards the end. Because he dropped double gold. If you pour water on him, he'll drop double gold. Because it's considered the environment killing him and not the player. I just got lucky and something randomly, you know, like a drip of water hit him in the head. I think we're going to move on, though. There's nothing really... There's nothing really worth the risk, I'd say, in this first area besides hearts. Which... No point in grabbing extra hearts if I'll be dead. Let's go ahead and move on. And then we'll reassess from there. Let's go. So, we are now filled back up. Oh, one of my favorite spells in the game, the chainsaw coming out. Now, if you're a true pro, what you need to do is you need to check your perks before making any decisions. But you probably do want to go with the chainsaw in almost all scenarios. We're also going to grab the teleport bolts because this bad boy is going to save us a lot of heartache. And then we'll grab the spitter bolt too because why not? Okay. I'm about to be really greedy. Some of you guys are going to be like, if I die, you're going to laugh because you're going to know the exact moment that I pretty much set up my death. But I'm going to skip over that perk for a moment. It'll make sense why if things go as I plan, but we'll see. Let me first refill up all my flasks. And yes, we refill our flasks. Exactly, Habitus. Exactly. Okay, so we're going to get rid of our saw blades. We're going to move the spark bolt down to this. Now I have a couple options. I can use this wand, or I could go with this wand, which is this one's much higher damage, like significantly more damage. So we can walk over to our statue, actually, to check this out. But if you shoot at the statue, like look at that, we can get it all the way up to what, 64? It looks like it's hitting regularly, 64. Compared to the spark bolt, we're getting to 15. The difference is though, look how far away I can shoot this thing. Pretty damn far. While this one, yeah, you got to get up on it. You got to get right up in there. So, I mean, this is really a playstyle thing. If somebody was to go with this one, I wouldn't be like wrong, because that's what makes Noita great, right? There is no wrong. It's like, you know, it'd be like asking somebody their favorite food or something, and they tell you, I don't know, pizza, and you're like, wrong. I mean, everybody knows they are wrong because it's ribs, but still, the point is, it's up to you. You make those decisions, and that's why Noita is so fun and replayable. Put them both on? You could put them both on. It's not a bad idea there, Mr. Wuta. You could go with a little bit of a variety, but I like consistency in my shots. This is also another one, though, that could be, you know, your choice. But for me, personally, I like to be consistent in my shots so that I can kind of plan around it instead of, like, you know, every other. Got a little bit of a variety, but it's not a bad idea. I could see if you were to do that, I'd see it. That you know, why it holds value to you. Now, time to bust out the telly. And hopefully I can show off how to utilize this correctly, but every once in a while I do fail, so don't be shocked. We're leaving the heart there temporarily, and then we're going to avoid the Holy Mountain collapse. Now, chainsaw for dig. I may bust the chainsaw out. Actually, you know what, Miksu? That's a pretty good call, actually. Let's do this. Let's put the crystals up and chainsaw for dig. It's gonna be so slow, but at least this one allows us to dig infinitely, while the other ones would be, you know, a set amount of digging. We'll do that, I think. Yeah, let's do that. I like that, Miksu. Okay, so what I was gonna say though, there's actually a very important area right here. It's like a little a trigger zone that you do not want your character to cross. So I'm actually gonna pull up on your screen a little image that is always available in my chat if you type !HM in the DunkOrSlam chat. But right here, it visualizes the zone that you cannot cross. Because if your character crosses into this, the mountain collapses. So what I'm about to do here is I'm about to use my teleport and hopefully not mess up. I put my back against this wall and I teleport past the zone. I just shoot my teleport bolt past that zone. The mountain does not collapse. It is still intact, so I can return to it, edit, do whatever I need to do later. We'll be doing more with it. Don't worry, we'll be making our way back up there. The point is, though, you just got to avoid that little collapse of the Holy Mountain if you want to be able to potentially build some powerful wands very early in the game. Because if you don't have the ability to edit your wands early in the game, you're not going to really be handed, you know, all the materials on a single wand. You may find a couple materials on one wand and another one and another one, so you need to piece them together to make a god wand this early in the run. However, in the late game, yeah, you can get kind of lucky and find a pretty well built, like pre-built wand, but in the early game that doesn't really happen. This is very good. This one has an energy orb with a trigger and a regular energy orb, so these bad boys dig very well. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna swap over to these, and that's another reason why I have for the editing, so that I can go up and edit these things. Because again, remember, these wands aren't already made to be used. They need a little bit of work before they are, you know, safe to use. Because if we shot this thing, it's very dangerous. Actually, it could hurt us. But we return to our little zone and put up some of these materials. I doubt we'll use any of them, but you never know. Might as well hold on to them. No reason to throw them away. And now we don't need the chainsaw here because this will infinitely dig the same as a chainsaw would. So for this one does much better. Digs much quicker. Let's put it that way. All right, still leaving all our stuff there, our perks, because I have a plan for those. That perk, at least the heart perk. Doop, 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 doop. And a triplicate bolt. Whew. Life is good. Not bad. In fact, some people would probably use this as their main wand. And I wouldn't blame them. Oh. Woo! Quite the packed little zone we got here. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to build from this. I mean, there is some options with this, but I feel like we'll get better stuff anyway, so there's no reason to go too crazy on it. Put a chainsaw. Yeah, we could have put a chainsaw on the first wand. It wouldn't be the greatest move because the cast delay is 0.10, so then you would be adding 0.10 to remove 0.07, if that makes sense. So it wouldn't be like the most amazing thing. And yes, DunkBot currently has a muzzle on just for the remainder of today's stream because we are being re-hosted or like rebroadcast on the Nala Games channel. And since it is Nala Games, like the creators of Noita, let's try not to have some ridiculous music blaring on there that they would be very ashamed to have played on their on their channel. I'm not saying they would, but I'm just saying let's play it safe. Yeah, like I have no idea on Nala's thoughts and feelings about you know, the juiciness of a spider or something, whatever the heck. If the booty juicy, you know. I hadn't had the time to ask him. I'll put it on my top of my to-do list. Whew. Okay, so we just grabbed a heart. This means that we did benefit from leaving the perks up there. And you'll see why in a moment if you're confused. But right now, we are currently, our max health is 160. Prior to that, it was 25 lower than. So it was that 145? 155? I mean 135. I'm going the wrong direction. 135, and then we grabbed the, oh god, the plus 25 HP, and oh, hold on, we're losing health here, losing health. 98 now, but it's not too big of a deal to play sloppy like that because we will be getting rewarded for our patience. I want to find one more heart though, and hopefully not get shotgunned in the face. Man, there is explosives going everywhere. Gotten into you, game. Basically, what happens is whenever we grab the heart perk, it takes it looks at our current max health and gives us half of that. So for every heart you find before grabbing that, you get another half heart for grabbing that perk. So by grabbing that heart, we now get a bonus half of a heart. If I find another heart, we'll get a bonus, you know, 2 halves, so a whole heart bonus just by delaying it. However, the problem with that is that if I die, then it's like, well, I probably could have lived had I had that bonus health. But instead, I was greedy, and my greed killed me. Wouldn't be the first time. Hey, what the? Stray pixels, they'll get you. And if you're curious how I know the dodge on those shotgunners sometimes I just tank it to the face because I'm playing sloppy. But they'll rack the shotgun, you hear a ch-ch before they shoot. Sometimes it can be frustrating because they'll actually, oh, I'm full, I didn't even realize it. They'll do the loading of the shotgun kind of like off to the side, and you won't even realize it, and so then whenever you come into view, they'll just like lay into you. But you pretty much always hear it. It's just sometimes you don't recognize that they've already done it because they did it like, you know, 30 seconds prior. I don't know if they'll do it that much, but maybe like 20 seconds prior. Like you'll hear a ch-ch, but nothing ever happens, and the guy's like, he's got it loaded up, and then later you come across him and just boom. So usually I try to keep him in my view. I hear the ch-ch, and I know, okay, he's about to shoot, and then I just dodge. So our gold's looking pretty good. I still want that heart, though, is the reason I'm kind of exploring around here. Tully said, dude, you taking so much damage. I did. I took a good amount. Like, it didn't help that the little bats, sometimes whenever they lock onto you, they'll do this little thing where they kind of bump you twice. But every once in a while they'll get caught in like this chain where they just keep going pop, 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 and he got a good combo on me there. Looked like an extra 30 off of me or something. That, and then sitting there letting all the dots tick away at me. But we should be fine especially if I find another heart, because we'll get a good heal. Like, we'll get, what is that? We're already getting an 80 HP heal, essentially. I'm just wanting a little bit more. If I can. Nope, don't cause troubles. Oh, I want to catch that, but I don't have a spot available because I was too busy having goofy items in my inventory. Huh. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's move this into place so that if another opportunity like that shows itself, I'll actually be ready for it. Essentially what happened is he threw a flask that's actually... That's pretty dang good to have, a Telly flask. Probably one of the best flasks in the game, if not the best. And I didn't have a free spot, so I couldn't even attempt to catch it. If you catch it, you get 200% Telly in that bad boy, and that is pretty nice. Where are we going? Okay. Here is one of the things that helps you become a better Noita. It's pattern recognition. I don't know how much the devs want you to know, but I'm about to tell you some top secret stuff. So if all of a sudden the stream gets shut down, it's because the devs they didn't want this knowledge getting out there. But in the game, the world is generated in chunks, and you can recognize these chunks because they're pre-designed, but then they're randomly laid around the world. You don't know if there'll be around. There could be none of them. There could be 4 of them, 5 of them. You don't know. Well, this is a chunk that you would like to recognize. It's very helpful. It's called a wood formation, and you see this wood that goes up, and I already know without even seeing. It goes like this, and then it goes off screen here, and then it goes down, and there's a little open spot where you can get a wand in here. However, a wand didn't spawn because it's not glowing. If a wand spawned, it would be glowing. Right below this is a pile of coal. In this coal, there's a 30% chance for a heart, 40% chance for a chest, and a 30% chance you'll get nothing. So let's see what the gods have for us. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. I blame the devs for that one. They heard the explanation and they deleted the heart that was hidden under that coal. They know what they did. You disgust me. We got screwed. One thing though that can help with that, if you're like, what the heck, how do you learn those patterns and stuff? Before, it's just, you know, I just tell people you gotta play a lot, right? You start to recognize it. However, there's actually a perk now, the item radar. It looks like a little flask radar, and a lot of people think it is just a flask radar, but it actually leads you to all items in the game, and the heart is considered an item. So, using that item radar, you can learn how to recognize those patterns for whenever you don't have item radar. So what I mean by that, like, you would basically, it would point you towards that formation, and then you'd be like, oh, every time I see this formation, you know, I'll notice that the item radar points me towards it. You'll start recognizing these patterns so that when you don't have it, you know to look there regardless, if that makes sense. The Nala cops made sure to cut the operation. Exactly, Varsidian. They're mad at me. I told you guys too much. I apologize, devs. Please don't hurt me. I do want this wand here, so this is going to be a little tricky. How are we going to do this? Alright, here's my plan. I'm going to toss the digging wand for a moment and hope that I don't run into anything that needs to be dug. Well, we got a chest and something that does need to be dug. What do we got? Just magical explosion? I'm not the biggest fan of magical explosion. I don't know. Maybe there's some potential there that I just haven't gotten, you know, haven't seen how to use it and all that, but I really don't use it very much. It's one of those things that, you know, we'll sing garbage until somebody all of a sudden, you know, shows how its potential and shows how to use it, and then it's like, oh my god, it's amazing. I just haven't seen its potential. We're gonna put up the triplicate, move our telly over to this wand, just because it's, oh, the spread's kind of annoying actually. Do I want to deal with that? We'll put the telly on this one. How about that? Just make it easier. And the rest is good to go. So essentially what I'm doing when I run back here to the shop is I'm prepping wands that I'm willing to drop. So now I'm willing to drop both of these wands. They don't really matter to me anymore. I can literally throw them on the ground. And then I'm also putting up spells up here so that later, if I, you know, if I go to the next holy mountain, it gives me more stuff to theory craft with, right? More stuff to make potentially badass wands with. I'm gonna still hold off grabbing that perk a little. Listen, the devs did that, alright? They hacked me, and I was DDoSed, guys. Please believe me. Please believe me! Why is chat laughing at me? I don't understand. You guys are, you're mocking me? I can't believe it. You guys would condone this behavior from the devs. DDoSing me like this. That's disgusting. Alright, well, we're no longer going to be able to edit in here. If you're curious what happened, essentially I needed to shoot like this. And to dodge the trigger, instead I face planted right on here because I put my mouse down here like a genius instead of pointing it up here. It happens. Sometimes I play a little sloppy. So I gotta dig out the holy mountain real quick. Wonder if it'd be faster to go grab that orb real fast. I can still do the trick with the heart. It's just kind of sucks. I can't edit and do the trick at the same time. So instead now I'm just gonna get bonus health. I'll leave it a little bit longer, but yeah, now I don't plan to return there as much, so. I was thinking I need to return there to edit wands anyway, so might as well put off grabbing the heart. Well, now I can't edit. I can only grab the heart. Darn it! Mistakes were made. Donk says, is this another 15-minute easy win? I think we've been in this area alone for more than 15 minutes, so yes. Definitely. This is a speedrun world record, actually. Aliasbot. I am now the new world record holder. It's inevitable. Fun fact, this run, in the time that I've been in this area alone, the world record run is faster than the time that I've been in this. Actually, the world record run is probably faster than the time I was in the Holy Mountain alone. Let's be real. Fine teleflask and fungal. You guys hear that? Latali, he can predict the future. He says there will be a teleflask in the fungal. If he's wrong, mods, do me a favor, ban him. His life is on the line now. Let's see if he knows what he's talking about. Doop, 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 doop. So, if you're curious what he means by the fungal, so the fungal is an area to the left over here, and it consistently has these flasks and juicier wands. It's just an all-around pretty spicy area. Trying to come out in an area that's kind of safe. Oh, another shop. See, this is pattern recognition. I recognize this pattern. That means there's a shop right around here. If I go over here, I'll look and see what the shop has for us. Nothing too cool. I mean, you can use this to kill the final boss if you would like. You're a heathen. Because it gets a little sloppy. It's a little, if you know what I mean. There's flopping tentacles. I don't know. You have to ask the devs about that. What their inspiration was. What were they watching at the time they were inspired by that? I'm not saying, I'm not putting words in their mouth or anything like that, but come on now. That isn't a hidden message. I don't know what is. Noita teaches you, you know, it's like all cryptic and stuff. It teaches you to, like, you know, read between the lines, like, kind of try to understand what it's representing without exactly saying it. And I understand exactly what you're saying there, devs. I hear you loud and clear. And at the same time, goddamn weebs. Sock Thief says far left perk, you mean the item? The items were... this one right here is one of the... what do you call them? One of the glimmers. On the progress bar here, you'll see the glimmers. That's these down here. All they do is they turn your projectile into like a different color. They do add a negative cast delay of 0.02, but I mean, it's whatever. Some people make use out of them. I tend to not really do that kind of wand crafting too often. But you never know. They can have a place. This is the Telemage. He usually starts popping up when you get near the fungal area. Don't really need this digging wand that bad, but we'll grab it. Ooh, that is dangerous. That is dangerous. Koska says they were probably watching you. Me? Were they watching my Pokemon streams? Because I had only been streaming for like a month before Noita came out. So don't you try to put that on me, Koska. You put that curse on me. Mixu says, bruh, whole frame, faster shooting. Yeah, you can say, I mean, you can save a frame, and that actually can add up on those rapid fire wands. I understand it, but, I just tend to not utilize it so much. Nope, that's a little firestone there. Trying to find a safe entrance into the fungal here that won't get me insta-kill, because this place is kind of scary. And also, it's not grabbing my heart yet, and going into here, it's a little greedy. It's a lot greedy, let's put it that way. But I keep thinking I'll find more hearts, so the greed must stick with it. There must be more hearts for me. I'm most concerned about that Telemage. He teleports around randomly, and I feel like it's just a matter of time until he gets to a spot where I'm gonna get caught. But the portal was patched in after you were strictly a Noita streamer. Is that true, Vint? Can't even remember. Was that afterwards? I kind of believe Vint. He tends to know things. He has been around a long time. There's another Ambrosia. So Ambrosia is another flask that would be in the runnings for the best flask in the game, depending on who you ask. It's definitely a good flask, that's for sure. By the way, to Jadeth, thanks for the follow. Appreciate the love. Appreciate you. Sorry I don't have any of my notifications and stuff on right now since we are being restreamed on the Nala Games channel. Woo! Please die, sir. Thank you. Is that another Ambrosia? What the heck? What's going on? Oh god. Oh god. Please! Don't hit me. Yeah, these guys are a little frustrating. I love having chain bolt against these guys. Makes them so much easier. The fight's so much more fun. You just shoot it towards them and the bolt takes care of everything. But we are surviving. Another water flask, which we do not need. Oh, I hear the mage. I hear the mage. Woo! Okay, you want to play that? Got him. Got him. Some plasma beam crosses. These are one of those spells that are very awkward. They're like, I mean, they're bad and good at the same time. They're bad in the sense that you really don't use them in your regular everyday kind of runs, but they can be straight up boss killers, boss slayers. It's like an acid ball, you know. You don't use it all the time, but it can be good. Best spell in the game, Non-Sequitorian said. Alright, so Non-Sequitorian is drunk. That's okay. It's the weekend. We don't judge you. Finally. Laid the beast. Holy moly. Okay, here's another one. Another learning moment for the newcomers out there. Ooh, a luminous timer. I think I'll take this over my orbs. I know you think, ooh, lots of orbs, that's good, but we already have one orb, so that's not a big deal to let one go. However, I say that every time, but you just haven't seen the light. Well, you've been drunk for that long, Non-Sequitorian? Man. Get help, my friend. The luminous timer here, though, is not bad. I would like to hold on to it. And then here is a tricky thing. You do not want to open the chest in water. These devs are sick. And they like to torture new players, alright? I'm warning you now, if you're new to the game, may God help you. But for real, I mean, it's an amazing game, but it is ruthless. And what can happen is the chest has a small % chance of dropping a electric stone. So if that small % chance happens, and you open it in water, and water conducts electricity, and you have a big enough brain to piece together what that will result in, yeah, you cry. This time, we got an oil potion, though, so nothing too scary. I'm telling you, you can open these chests in water 5,000 times, and it's going to drop stuff like this. Oil potion, random stuff. The one time you say, what, it's not a big deal, I'm opening it in water, that's when it's going to have electricity. I'm telling you now. It's just how it works. It's just how it works. Metal J says, bzz, dead. Exactly. That one time that you're lazy. The one time you're like, it's not a big deal if I just open it in water this one time. Trust me. I've done it. I've lived it. Chat made fun of me. I cried off cam. It happens, man. It's just, it's not worth it. But then again, today we have no cam, so I guess I can cry and stream, and you guys wouldn't even know it. You'll just hear sobbing. Okay, where are the hearts at? Game. Alright, I'm being scammed. Getting restless. Yep, angry lump. Cool. So the timer is kind of interesting because any kind of timer this early can be pretty decent. I just hate giving up anything that I currently have for it, so I'm probably gonna let it go. Right now, this would be the perfect time to grab this wand and then carry it back and take it off the wand in the Holy Mountain. But if you remember, I kind of smacked my face on the edge of the Holy Mountain and it collapsed. So yeah, that's not an option anymore. I blame you guys. It's really your fault if you think about it. But I'll forgive you, chat. Holy. Oh my goodness. He's birthing them everywhere. So our gold is a little ridiculous. You do not need this much gold. Like, in the early days, I remember feeling like I had gold issues. I don't know if they rebalanced things, if I just changed my style of play. I don't know, but these days, I'm usually balling out of control. Let's not go that way. The Robo Dude is no fun. Would you cry like when you killed 11 streaks 2 days ago? Jaguar, I do not appreciate this false information you're putting in the chat. Mods, ban him. People on the Nala Game channel are like, man, he runs that channel like a damn dictator. Now it's done. That's how you do it on Twitch. Alright? You rule with an iron fist. Well, why am I... It's already collapsed. I'm like over here dodging. Like, yeah. I dodged to the mountain that's already collapsed. Big brain. Alright, so look at my health. I currently have 41 out of 160. I was hoping to find another heart. Game hates me. I'll cry about it later. Boom. So the health that it added on, half of 160 is 80, right? So then it added that on, and it added it in a way that it already was healed up as well. Like that 80 was already filled up. So that's why you like to grab it late if you can in a scenario like now, because now it pretty much just gives me more health to explore in this area. Heading on back. Ice Babe says iron, but fair fist. Exactly, see? Iron knows. Or not iron. Ice Babe knows. Iron Babe knows. I am fair. All my chat executions have been, you know, they've been not looked down upon. They're fair judgments. Look, I had myself look into it if it was fair, and I came out with the result of yes, it was, so don't worry. Fine. Alright, so right now I know we're kind of goofing around, but it's because we're just kind of wasting time. Kind of just slaying some stuff, looking for hearts. Duke, thanks for the love, Duke. You guys can't see it, but I'm sitting in the dark right now. And keep in mind, DunkBot is still on to accumulate sweat, in case you guys are interested. So, yeah, show Duke some sweaty loving. Thank you for the 4 months. He says, oh, 4 months, baby. Hell yeah, man. Thank you for the 4 months of love. Sorry the notifications aren't on. We are being a Nala stream friendly. I don't think Nala wants it, I don't know, maybe they would be okay with Weedo's scream there, because I saw you did a little Weedo command. Weedo, I don't think he'll be taking part in this event because of like real life stuff he has to take care of. I think he has like his, you know, he's got a job and all that, so his schedule is a little bit different. But Weedo has been a streamer that was on in the past for a Noita summit, and hopefully again in the future as well. Duke's like, what? He's like, what's going on here? Where's the sweaty nerd? I don't see him in the corner. Sorry, Duke. Do not be alarmed. I am here. Go towards my voice. Voice? Sorry, sometimes I'm reading the chat, sometimes I'm shooting, sometimes I'm talking. It's just, my brain doesn't know what's going on. Potential heart? No, that's not the formation. I got excited for a second. Alright. So if you're feeling cheesy, extra cheesy, you will like this flask. You know what? We're going to let go of our new item. I know it's cool, new item, people want to learn about it and all that, but right now, I don't really have too much to learn about it. It's just, it's a box. It does box things. You fill it up with powders, and it's a box full of powder. Hopefully one day we'll have more use for it. For now, we're leaving it behind. I do have an invis flask, though, to allow for me to be dangerously cheesy. Telly Flask! Oh my gosh, it's true. Latali did know. There's no way he could have known that, guys. He is definitely cheating. Mods ban that guy. Get him out of there. That is disgusting. We have a cheater. Alright, we're going to place our extra ambrosia. I mean, you don't... The invis is probably the better one to drop here, but I just figured, oh well, we already have one ambrosia. What's another? How does monster infighting work here? So Lynx, they all have their own like family, essentially, that they belong to. And you know, they each have their own, like, aggression towards each family. And so some creatures are naturally aggressive towards each other. Some of them are not aggressive towards each other at all. And but all of them will pretty much retaliate if they're hit by another one. So for example, this guy's shooting at me, right? Well, let's say there was something else in his family, whether it's the same species as him or whatever, or just something that's considered not, you know, not aggressive towards him, and he accidentally shot them. Well, they'll try to fight him back. Like you know, they attack the person who was the aggressor. Let's put it that way. So the reason that's important that I explain it that way is you can sometimes kite enemies into accidentally hitting each other, and then from there they'll usually turn on each other, at least for a moment. Sometimes they de-aggro after fighting for a little bit. But yeah. I think that's what you were asking, right? Maybe? Doop, 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 doop. These are boss killers as well. They can destroy bosses. But I don't need them. Duke says, have you played around with the new duck spell yet? Guido was like an excited 12-year-old yesterday. I have not really seen much of it. I've only got to play around with of the new spells was the wither spell, where it's like a damage over time. And I gotta say, I was pretty impressed. It doesn't seem like it would be that great, like 30 mana for like this 4 damage dot, but it seemed like it was pretty darn good. I don't know, I'll have to get more experience with it before I can speak on it too much. Because obviously something can seem good at first and it's terrible, and then later, you know, it just a lot of variables. So give me more time to assess it, but the withered spell could be exciting stuff. Could allow for some exciting new tech as well. Some exciting new builds. Our gold is getting out of control, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to be heading out of here. I mean, people are getting bored of the fungal zone. Been in here for 5 days. Pretty much moved into this place. Okay, so this one is another interesting one. This one actually allows you to eat through the... Well, you can use it on bosses too. But this can eat through material, so you could eat through the Holy Mountain and create your own exit so that you can freely go in and out of the Holy Mountain. Now, you will have to fight Steve for, you know, that's the price you pay for eating a hole in the Holy Mountain, but it's an option. However, we already have a Luminous Timer, so we don't need that option. But just so you know. Craft says, yo, Dunk, orbs and fungal looks tasty. Dude, the fungal gets eaten alive. It's like cotton candy to these orbs. Look at them. Boom, boom, boom. It's nothing. Ducks don't really show up before you're in jungle. It's a solid spell. It's actually a good spell. It sounds like it was some kind of meme ridiculousness. I definitely can't wait to try them out, though. Even if they are ridiculous. But Latali says they're actually, they serve a purpose. Okay, what is this guy following me for? What do you want from me? I can fight him, I'm just not wanting to put up with him. Oh, okay, okay. It's usually a lot of the time in these fights, the best thing to do is kind of like scurry to a safe spot, and then like once you get in a safe spot, then you deal with whatever, you know, bullshit was there. If I stayed and I fought the Firefly, you never know where like maybe this guy tries to help him out and makes the fight get even more chaotic. But all right, let's move on. The only thing I'm sad about right now is our health. I would like to have had more, because we currently grabbed our first perk as an extra health and we didn't get that much out of it. So it's just a little bit meh. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Hopefully, maybe. Okay, let's grab the crit on wet. We'll grab light. I mean, light isn't like a must grab there, but we'll grab it. Alright, now our perks to choose from. Well, first thing, I fly over the heart and the spell refresher because it can be necessary to, I mean, it can be more helpful to grab it later than right off. I want to assess what's in this area first before I go grabbing, you know, resources. So first see all your options, then grab the resources. So that's why I skipped over them. So right now, our choices are the more hatred, the no more knockback, and the attract gold. All pretty mediocre stuff. Nothing that's too big of a deal. The best one of the three is got to be no more knockback. I'd say pretty confidently, yeah, it's no more knockback. Let's go ahead though and do a reroll because we are rich. We're rich. All right, so what we just did is replace 3 perks with 3 very shitty perks. A lot of people do like faster movement. I tend to not use it just because I glance at the chat a lot and all that, and sometimes moving faster can actually get you in a little bit more trouble if you're moving so quickly you just run into an explosive or something. But a lot of people, obviously, faster movement is pretty damn nice because sometimes you can just run past enemies because they're too slow to attack you. But so if you see me passing this up, don't go thinking it's a garbage perk. It's just I don't like to use it for this specific scenario, how I play. But yeah, I could, especially speedrunners, man, this is like, you know, this is the juicy stuff. But let's go ahead and re-roll these again, because the other two, hell no to the other two. Alright, so the game hates us. The devs are trying to shut us down, but you know what? Every run in Noita is winnable. It doesn't matter if the RNG gods are trying to shut you down, you still can win it. I'm about to show that, even with RNG not on our side so far. Okay, this chain is upsetting me. Get out of here, chain. So we currently have an option to, well, first we'll grab the perk. I'm going to grab the Revenge Tentacle. I feel like the extra item in the Holy Mountain is not that great. This is like, I don't know, maybe if we're doing long runs or something. But I don't know, I think this perk should be buffed. I don't know how you would buff it exactly. Two items, I don't know. Maybe just give it so that maybe there was 3 items on sale rather than just 1. There's got to be something more spicy for the extra item in the Holy Mountain, because for a basic run, it's really not worth. It's just meh. I mean, it is better than enemy radar. I just don't like enemy radar. But the Revenge Tentacle, we don't want the tentacle, but we do want the 25% resistance against projectiles. That's pretty nice. So we'll go ahead and we will grab that. Then I'm not going to use the teleport to get out of the Holy Mountain because I want to teach you guys another trick. One that if you're new you won't know, but if you are experienced you probably use it all the time yourself because it is so good and so useful. So let's prep for it. Let me go ahead and swap out these wands too. Let's see. We have a 3 cast. 1, 2, 3. How does that look mono-wise? Not great. That thing hits probably way harder. I guess we'll do that as our main wand. I don't really like it that much, but not really a lot of options here. We'll add light to it as well. Put the light here. Sure. Alright, that's in its place. Now let's get ready to piss off the gods. So one option is to use the teleport to get out like I did earlier. And then if you mess up all the time like myself, probably will prefer this method. Also, you get bonus gold for this method. Getting the statue in the perfect position. So Steve's going to spawn right here. Get this one lined up so I can kick it right into him. Open up the Holy Mountain a little bit. Make a little crack in it. Kick the statue right into him as he spawns. And now we can safely open up the mountain. Doop-a-doop-doop. Who is that hitting with some lovin'? Corona, thank you for the 18 months, man. Right now, just so you know, all notifications are off. But he said, beep, beep, I am the god. Wait, I am the gods and I am angered. You're Steve? I knew Corona was Steve all along. Makes sense. It all makes sense. Thank you for the 18 months of sweaty loving there, Corona. Appreciate you, dude. I'm trying to decide how we're going to build this wand. Is this actually the best way to build it right here? Yeah. Alright, so we're creating a hole in the Holy Mountain. Thank you guys for that tsunami of sweat for Corona. An 18-monther. He's at the maximum amount of time you could have been subbed to the channel. What a madman. Alright, there we go. Now we have an exit for the Holy Mountain. Life is good. Put this up, because we're going to need it at the next Holy Mountain. And we are pretty much set. Chrono says, hello everyone, I hope you're all well. Aw, thanks for the love, Chrono. I hope you're well too, man. Staying safe in this crazy world we got going on. Safe and healthy. Donnie Boy says, hi, baby! What's up, Donnie Boy? Dunk, did you do any investment into the market debacle? Nah, I don't have investment kind of money. I got Wendy's / McDonald's burger kind of money. Oh my goodness. That was not planned. I was a little bit sloppy. That's my own fault. Our wand does good damage. Oh my gosh. Good thing we got that 25% damage reduction, because I am taking shots to the face every 2 seconds. The wand's pretty simple to understand. The light is attached to the energy sphere, so that the energy sphere, when I shoot it, you can actually see where it's going. Not a big deal. I just had an extra spot, and it costs 1 mana, so I figured, why not? Why not add some light? Then the energy sphere has a timer, so after the timer, I put the triple spell and these 3 spells. So anytime that the sphere makes contact, it fires off the 3 spells because of the timer. That is our damage wand right now, and it is pretty mediocre. One's really easy to run out of mana. The reason we're running out of mana so fast, if you look at our mana pool here, is because the energy sphere timer is one of the most expensive freaking spells for delivering spells. Like, I don't know how to, what's the best way to say it. Like of the trigger / timers that you would regularly use, this one is one of the more expensive ones. Let's put it that way. Trigger Spark Bolt is like your #1 favorite, the crowd favorite, which for good reason, because it is awesome. Spell payloads. Ooh, I like that, Kragon. That's what I want to say. Spell payloads. One of your most expensive spell payloads. Good old payload delivery system. So now I'm just clearing out the top area a bit. You can kind of make your own pattern here. I'm kind of inconsistent with how I clear out levels. There is no like best way. I mean, I guess you could say like the best way would be something that like kind of thoroughly goes through each level in a systematic way to make sure you don't miss out on stuff. Ooh, now we got something here, guys. We got the linear arc, which linear arc, garbage in terms of how it makes your projectiles fly, right? But we don't care about that. What we care about is that 5 damage. Woo! That bad boy is juicy. 5 damage means we can... You'll see. Let me show you. Show you. Go carry it back. Blue Rippin', thanks for the follow, man. Eric says, hello, I'm here to learn some strats for the game. Well, Eric, you come to the right place. And welcome to the world of Noita. My favorite single-player game of all time. Hands down. Want to see something crazy, Eric? Let me show you something crazy. Alright, you guys are about to judge me. You're going to be like, get a life, nerd. But you know what? I'm not ashamed. Hold on, where is it? Library. Where is Noita? Boom. 2,604 hours. That's a lot of Noita. That's a lot of Noita. Eric's like, oh my god. My god. Okay, go back up here. Alright. So, we're going to remove the light because now we actually need this inventory space. So, for 0 mana, we are adding 15 damage because this adds 5 damage to 1, 2, 3 spells. Yes, the linear arc causes the formation to move in an awkward way, but we don't care because we have it after the payload, the spell that's delivering the payload. So for example, if we put it before it, we'd be adding 5 damage to 1 spell, and when we shoot it, it flies very awkwardly. Like look where my mouse is. My mouse is right here, yet it's not flying where my mouse is pointing. That's because the linear arc fucks it up real bad. But if you put it after it, this 5 adds to here, here, and here, means 15 damage. And it doesn't matter because we're just delivering a payload right at enemies, you know, stomachs. So who cares how the formation flies after that? 15 damage for free. I like it. Move our explosive stuff here, and you know what? Let's move this here and get rid of this. What's up, monkey man? Hey, DeFaz in the chat too. What's up, DeFaz? I hope life's treating you well, man. DeFaz is, you see him in the chat there. He is another person who, another Noita streamer. He plays other games too, but he is going to be taking part in the event as well. So I hope you guys show him some love. He is freaking awesome. And he is actually one of those people that is bilingual, at least bilingual. He may be trilingual. Holy shit, hold on. Priorities. Things are getting chaotic. Sorry about that. Was busy, you know, trying to sacrifice myself in the run. I tend to do that. But, yeah, so the reason I point out that he is, he speaks multiple languages is because he brings in, Noita players that are not able to enjoy majority of the Noita streams, which are in English. So, shout out to DeFaz for, spreading Noita to, other parts of the world. For the Spanish-speaking communities. He says, I'm gonna make him blush. That was my goal. Alright, get out of here. Get out of here. Give me your money. Give me your lunch money. How do I get OP enough to beat stage 4 / be able to pick up or go back up to previous stages? Well, Eric, if you watch this run and if you watch, well, I can't say for all the runs today because there are going to be some crazy runs going on today. I don't know how educational all of them will be, but this run's mainly educational and it's my favorite kind of run to do. So that's the reason I chose to, you know, to do this at pretty much every Noita Summit so far, because it's one that I enjoy and I also think people learn from a lot. Ooh, one of the brand new spells that came out today, the Withering Curse. Ooh, I'm gonna use this bad boy. I'm gonna use this one. Casca just gifted a sub out to DeFaz. Casca, thank you. What the heck, man? Casca's making it rain today. The sweat is real. What was that Viejo? El Viejo says he teaches me to go to the gold vault. Genius. Gotta teach him to be greedy. That's the key. Be greedy. So, Eric, if you're looking to learn stuff in the game, you're about to learn something right now. You're about to learn something right now. You're about to say, well, what do I do with the return spell? Let me show you. Let me show you. Actually, first let me check this wand, and then I'll show you. That is very dangerous if you approach an enemy like that. So, oh, it's a good wand. So an enemy will sit right here. So he's like running against the wall, right? You want to approach him kind of low. It's kind of hard to explain, but if you approach him up here, sometimes he'll almost unstick himself, because he's like kind of like he's like walking here awkwardly. But if he sees you up here, he'll be like, "Oh, let me go up," and he'll insta grab this wand and shoot whatever's on it. He has no idea. It could be nukes, could be whatever. So anytime you approach a guy like that, be very cautious because he could insta kill you and insta kill your run. So this is a good wand. We're gonna go ahead and memorize where this spawn is and go straight down from it. It'll make sense in a moment. Alright, so we got us a portal here. Now, we have the return spell. So when I cast return on this wand, I cast it. You'll see a little thing floating. After a couple seconds, it pulls my character to this spot. So you can literally cast it, run as far as you want, and no matter what, it's going to yank you back after a couple seconds to that spot. So the idea here is to cast it, jump into the portal, do some quick wand editing, and I didn't need to do that much on that one because now this wand, oh, hold up. Stay out of this, man. You can actually even just drop the whole wand if you would like. You can be like, you know what, I'll leave this there for later. And then you can grab that wand in a bit. Now we got that. And thank you, by the way, earlier, guys, for sweating it up for Casca, for supporting the channel, and also welcoming DeFaz to the sweaty fam. So we're gonna drop this other wand here too. The reason you throw them down is later we are gonna be in there, and it just gives us more stuff to kind of like theory craft with, you know, just more ingredients to try to create a good wand recipe essentially. All right, what else were we doing here? Ooh, there's a heart. Can't argue with that. Always good. Did a worm die there? I don't see his body. I think he did. That's why there was a heart. Doo-doo. I want this flask badly. So much so that I'm backing out for a second just so I can try something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to cheese this. I'm going to invis myself, which normally you invis yourself by spraying like the liquid on you like this. But I don't need this flask anymore because I'm about to clear up this inventory spot. So I'm just going to go ahead and be like, ah, f it. Douse myself in invis. Run over here. Hopefully not get attacked by this guy. The reason I'm being so sneaky is I want that pheromone flask, and I did not want to risk him accidentally destroying it. Because the pheromone flask allows me in the next area to get heals. You know, you probably recognize by now, I make a lot of sloppy mistakes when I'm playing. It's pretty much just how I play. I play sloppy, okay? Don't judge me. But the pheromone allows me to, you know, stay sloppy and all that, and also, you know, not get murdered in the next area. Because there are healers that will heal you because of the pheromone. There we go. Doop doop. Damon says pheromones tell me to stay sloppy. Jesus. These guys. Alright, so here's an interesting thing. See this little hand? It's kind of hard to see because there's a lot of snow on top of it. But this is a little hand. And it's holding up kind of like a peace sign. Like it's counting, essentially. And there are at least 3 of these statues around the level. And what you're going to want to do is you kick them and it'll spawn an enemy. But make sure you're prepped because these enemies can be a little bit dangerous. My dad says I'm a sloppy mistake. Vault Cowboy. Oh god. Alright, back to killing enemies. Alright, so there you go. Drop some gold. Easy peasy. Vampy says, I'd say you are a sloppy and sweaty gamer. That is one of the nicest things anyone ever said to me, Vampy. Thank you. Be careful when digging up to the snow like that, because sometimes... Ooh! There's so... Okay, so this is where new players sometimes will make a mistake. And me. Where you see that heart down there, right? And your heart's like, oh, baby, a heart! I gotta go for it. But there's a canister right here. It's laying right there. And a lot of times, you know, you're distracted. You're wanting to grab the heart. You just think, oh, I need to, you know, run towards it. You know, shoot your little digging wand. It doesn't matter. You'll be fine. And then that'll be the death of you. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to blow that up before I go down there, just so that we don't have any risk of, you know, something going terribly wrong. So we blow it up. Are there 2 hearts? Oh my goodness. Do you see that down there? There are 2 hearts down there. The best is blessed. The best is blessed. Eric says those canisters are run killers. That is no joke. Those canisters are one of the reasons that I consider explosion immunity the best perk in the game. Because canisters just ruin lives. 2 hearts. Look at that. that doesn't show how much of a god gamer I am, because that was just raw skill and gamer ability. That summoned both of those hearts right there. It's true. What is this? Acceleration. Alright, let's go ahead and do another learning moment. How about that? Is this another path from a different worm? What are you doing alive? You're supposed to be dead. Stay dead. Let's follow this path a little bit, see if there's any worm action. Oh wait, Bullfish says I skipped a gold wand. I did not mean to skip one. I was in my own world. Gold, let's see. Where was this at? Why is there no cam and no notifications on stream? So right now we are being rebroadcasted. You know what? Let me change my title over real quick. Hold on. Boom. There it goes. This is Noita Summit now. Right now the Noita Summit is going on, and I'm the first runner in the summit. I'm actually being rebroadcast on the Knowledge Games channel, so I figured since I'm being rebroadcast, should be for the best to not have any of the notifications on and all that, so that we don't get confused. Wait, what is this? This wasn't the gold wand, right? And G says the Noita Summit. It's a Noita community event where we all, you know, a lot of the streamers come together and do specialty runs, and it's just a Noita nerd out where we just talk Noita, and it'll be going for hours and hours and hours tonight. Like I'll be, you know, done way before, and the summit will still be going. You know, I'll be relaxed and watching the stream with you guys, and the summit will still be going. Vault Cowboy says, "Hi, Mom. I'm famous." Wait, it's still there? Oh, there's another one that I'm missing. Is this the one that you're talking about, or is there another one? I already checked this wand, if that's what you're saying. And that wand right there, I mean, I guess we could grab this wand. There's no reason not to. Thor says professional streamer, ladies and gentlemen. It's true. Chaotic Poly. Alright, we're just gonna... This is gonna be another learning moment, alright? You ready to learn something, chat? You ready to educate yourselves? So I have a telly flask up here. Ooh, buddy. Scared the hell out of me. That could have been really bad. That actually... I'm actually shocked. Personal fireball thrower. He hit me with that shit, didn't he? I'm actually shocked that that did not hit me. That, I mean, I had ambrosia, but I would have had to react decently quick to not get completely obliterated there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to move to the next area, right? Now, there's a couple ways you could kill Steve here. Because remember, we angered Steve in the last area. That means he's going to be still angry here. We don't have a ton of options, but we have a few options to kill Steve. So one of them is we can ambrosia ourselves and just slowly kill Steve. That is, you know, one of the simplest ways to do it. However, what we're about to do is cheese them pretty good. We're gonna cheese it up real nice. But let's get ready for the cheese. A ping pong school. Ooh, oh my goodness. This wand has it all. It's got damage, it's got miss, it's got an electric charge, and it's got, most importantly, an add mana. Then you look at the wand itself as a always cast Matter Eater. Now the recharge is terrible, so we're not going to do anything with it because it'd be boring as heck to watch, but still, juicy. Juicy. Damon, I have not tried that. I have not. First, let's go... Ooh, I kind of was sloppy there. Let's get him coming over here. He's starting to make his way over here. So as he makes his way over here, he's going to stop to kill those fish. And we're going to wait right here. And while we're waiting on the statue, you're going to notice that my character, I look to the left, and I point my mouse up, and then I kick. And I mess up. That's all part of the plan. Holy, he's actually surviving it very well. Well, backup plan, like I just said. I kicked early. If you're wondering what happened there, I kicked early. So if you ambrosia at all, it doesn't matter. Pretty much you can make mistakes like I just did and not insta-kill them, and then you get another shot. Let's go ahead and keep it simple. This is probably our best way to get rid of him. Well, how's it going, chat? This is what happens whenever you make mistakes. Now you have to watch Steve die like 5 HP at a time. This is the power of ambrosia, by the way. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm literally like watching the chat, just like every once in a while tapping the mouse. Lightning Bugs, thank you for the 100 bits. Sorry, DunkBot is currently muted because of, you know, Noita Summit stuff. Just Summit things. This is all just a demonstration for educational purposes. Exactly. See, Harley Quinn gets it. Finally, someone acknowledges the fact that I am sacrificing, you know, easy kills to help people learn. Alright, what was I doing here? We were gonna do... Okay, we're gonna add this wand. Alright, so the order is gonna go... Increase mana in here. I should have bought that earlier on the Steve fight, shouldn't I? Instead of... I just assumed I was gonna kill him, so... I was not prepped. If I do this, man, I think probably it's pretty dirty, isn't it? Do this. Huh. Interesting. Basti says, I think this trick becomes more difficult in the Big Steve patch. I had some trouble with it as well, whereas I could do it before. Maybe the devs are trying to nerf us, man. Trying to shut us down. I'll at least get one more chance to do it on the little basic Steve. Because Big Steve it doesn't work on, but little baby Steve it should still work. Alright, so if you're curious what's happening here, I'm not going to go too ham on it. I don't want to like really over-explain. But essentially, we're casting a chainsaw, and a chainsaw by itself stutters like this. Like, you can see the tip of the wand, blub, 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 blub. But if you have, like, a double or something after it, like this, what's going to happen is, if you look on the board, it's actually casting 2 chainsaws. So it's casting 1 chainsaw, and then a chainsaw after the double. 1 chainsaw. So it's looping around and casting this chainsaw. So from there, if I slip a spell in between it, because it's a double, so 1 and then 2, slip a spell in between it, it allows me to rapid fire. And then from there we have mana issues, so we put the mana attached to this chainsaw. And now we no longer have mana issues. And then from there we can add our modifiers. Let me see the damage difference actually. In the curse, and then this damage up. Wait, there's a statue. There it is. May just go with that for now. Get rid of that. Hell, we'll add light to this. There's a Big Steve. Yes, there is, NG. They added a Big Steve, and you'll see him in this run, actually. You'll be seeing Big Steve. Sorry, I was trying to decide on a couple things, but we're just going to go with this as it is. We'll leave the recharge thing there in case we need it later. We'll also grab the ping pong off of this. Hello, ping pong. Thank you, thank you. Is there anything else? The spark bolts could be nice there, but I don't have any use for them right now. And then over here, we're going to be careful. We're going to grab the extra life because I'm known to every once in a while lick a canister. So that way if I blow up, I'll get a second shot. You guys won't be able to laugh at me as much. Unless you get polymorphed, in which case the extra life will mean nothing because I'll just insta-die. Is this going to work? Opening a hole. Oh, I forgot. Okay, so we have the telly flask. So the reason I came down here is I was going to show you a couple tricks. The main one being that you can very easily return to the last level by spraying telly up. So I have a telly flask right here, right? You spray just a little bit of telly, not much, just a little bit of telly. You spray it up and you jump into it. And whenever you do that, just a little bit. Oops, I didn't spray enough. Just a little bit. Just a little. Look, what is happening here? There we go. How much did I end up spending? Oh man, I spent 2%? Yeah, that's way too much. You should be spending like 1%, if anything. And that's how you go back into the last level so you can still explore around. If you're going to do this, though, you probably shouldn't grab the heart like I did until you're done with this level. Because the mistake that you'll make is that if you grab the heart, you go here and you get low health, well, then you'll be going into the next level with low HP. And that's usually a bad thing. You usually don't want to do that. Okay, so we're not going to use the returns anymore. I will probably grab this one so that I can get the linear arc off of it. Wither is another 30 mana, so maybe not enough mana regen. Okay, so yeah, that's the reason I don't have it on there right now. I'll show you guys if I put the Wither on there why I'm not using it, because it should drain all the mana if I am calculating that correctly, which I think I am. But let me just glance around real quick. Any last minute, like look at this wand that we have. It's just, you know, tearing everything apart. And also because I threw light on there, makes it a little easier to see around. So you can actually see into walls and stuff. There's a wand right there. See, it helps you see if there's like explosives. No, don't need it. All right, moving on. Okay, if we put the Wither's Curse, so look at our mana. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no. Pff. Wait. 30? 25? 5? Really? I thought that would be slightly over. Am I mathing wrong here? Yeah, I'm getting 60 mana, but this costs 30. Then this costs 25. Then this costs 5. I was thinking it costs 10. Oh, it's perfect. It's exactly. I was like this costs 10. This costs 25. I thought I was spending my 5 extra mana. Duh. It's because it adds 10 damage. It costs 5 mana. For some reason, I was reversing it in my brain. I was being like 5 damage, 10 mana. Yeah, it's exactly enough. Perfect. 30 mana, and we will lose the light here. I actually wonder if that's worth it in this scenario, because our damage is going to be crazy high, but it's kind of crazy high regardless. Because light is nice in the Hisi base. I think some people will undervalue it in the Hisi base. Let's get rid of this. Why do I have this? I don't know. Clear up some inventory spots because we're going to get some free spells. I do not know what I want to get rid of. Literally nothing. I guess that. I'd rather not drop that. Actually, let's get rid of that. Screw it, we'll just leave it on for now. Actually, does Wither have any kickback? It does not. That's actually, that's pretty strong. I didn't even think about that. No kickback on that bad boy. Yeah, let's go ahead and add the light back on. Actually, try this then. I want to see. That's not cool. Let's not go that way. I think realistically the damage plus would probably be better in this scenario, but since I haven't got to use the Wither very much, I wanted to try it out. Canister right there. Oh, shit. Woo! Can't you use the new wand? The new wand's recharge is not low enough for me to really be able to utilize it. Where'd that worm go? Get back here, worm. Oh boy. That was pretty darn close. There's a lot of healers in this run though. Oops, just killed that one. Oh! A good amount of gold. There you go, worm. And he dropped us a heart. That was very nice of that worm. Thank you, worm. Oh, and another heart. Oh, there's canisters down there. Let's let it blow up and kill that guy. Boom! Get out of here, Vapor. Dunk, when do you start to care whether your digging wand is a non-shuffle? It's hard to say. Like, there isn't necessarily a specific time. It's just like, you know, I've gone into the jungle with a wand that was a non-shuffle. I mean, that was a shuffle, just because it's the best that I had, right? Sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes things don't go your way. I wouldn't say there's any like set formula to it all. It's just a matter of, is your run going well? If it is, you probably already have a, like, you know, really strong digging wand at like the Hisi base or Snowy Depths. If your run's going poorly, you could go through the whole game and not really have a good digging wand. The thing about finding, like, being able to create a good digging wand and not, is whenever you get a good digging wand early, it opens up so many more opportunities, so your run, you snowball more, right? Like, you get out of control quicker. Slow Scythe and Fluffy Bullet, thanks for the follows, appreciate the love. Want to be tripping on some worm blood? I should have shown that, shouldn't I? That would have been the smarter thing to do. Let me go drink some worm blood. Sorry, I'm getting comfortable in my chair here and eating some tangerines. Life is good. Alright. Did not want that. Maxky said some moist tangerines. Oh yeah, they are succulent. Alright, where's that worm at? Where did I leave him? Oh, he's right over there. Mark says devs making heart spawn as we get closer to Valentine's Day. That'd be pretty funny, actually, if that was for real. Alright, so if you drink the worm blood, you'll get this wormy vision over here. The more you drink, the longer the wormy vision lasts. And it allows you to see through walls and stuff. So you give it a moment to really take effect. But see how, like, you can start to see around corners and everything. And you know, the little tripping, like, fading in and out can be a little frustrating, but also it can be very helpful. So that you can now, you know, see canisters around a corner that normally you wouldn't see until you know, blew up. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Is this the 33 orb run? It is not. That is tomorrow, yike. Tomorrow will be the 33 orb run. The run of runs. Give us your impression of that new spell. It doesn't look that good for quick kills. It's kind of odd. I don't know. I don't know where to put it right now, because most of the usage that I got out of it so far, Basti, was in Nightmare mode. And in Nightmare mode, it felt pretty helpful. Because a lot of time in Nightmare mode, the enemies attack very quickly, and sometimes they can be a decent amount tankier. So you like to, like, you know, pepper them slowly. You're like, shot, 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 Shot. And that's kind of nice with the with this new wither spell, because it's a damage over time that you can stack. It stacks and it's fine. And also you can multicast it onto multiple spells. So if you're spraying tons of shots like this, it's literally just stacking tons of dots on them. And then after you hide around the corner, the dots will be ticking away at them. Skinnier Coder, I'm sorry. I forgot to turn it off. I'm sorry. Solar says, are you ready for the devs to add a 34th orb? If there is a 34th orb added on purpose after the stream, I'm going to be like, they're straight up trolling. There's no way they are not trolling. How do shields work? Do they block all damage and deplete when shot? You talking about the shield around enemies, Floydberg? Or so like the way those shields work around enemies, like these shields are I'm not sure which ones exactly. Just a coincidence. Oh yeah, Solar. Where's the damage plus? Oh, I had it put up. I was trying out the wither spell to get a better feel of it. So normally though, the shields, the way they work is when you hit them, like they disappear temporarily around the enemy for like a second or so, and that makes the enemy vulnerable. So if you have something that rapid fires like this, you will rip through the shield and then you hit the enemy. But if you have a slow attacking wand, slow attacking spells and stuff like that are the weakness. They're countered by the shield, because the shield will regenerate faster than the shot will be fired. So like if you're going single shot like that, it'll hit the shield, bounce off the shield, and then the enemy will regenerate the shield, and you'll just keep doing that infinitely. You'll just be bouncing off of it. That's why some people are like, Steve is so impossible to kill. He is nigh unkillable. It's because they only use these one-dimensional wands where it's just like, all right, well, try to quicken up the pace. Attack faster. And if you attack faster, you tear right through the shield like it's freaking nothing. Like it's candy. What's the win count out right now? Basti, we are at 798. I am hoping this will be 799. That means tomorrow we'll be perfectly set up for our 33 orb run. There's a heart. This is why I like light. Because light allows you to see through those things so much more clearly. Oh, the dot was working on that. Did you see that? So, if you're curious what our goal is in this level, is since we have this tele flask right here, I know that I get to go to a little secret area where you get 8 spells for free. I think I always say 6, I don't know why, but 8 spells for free. You can grab them all, you can grab none of them, it is up to you. But you get free spells. And that's where I'm heading right now, or that's what my goal is in this area. Now, to find it, there is going to be, let me move the mic a little bit, there's going to be a shop in this level. Now, you don't know if the shop's going to be on the left side or the right side, but there is going to be a shop. The goal is to find where the hell is that shop at. So when I first came in here, if you noticed, I ran to the far right, and when I ran to the far right, there was a wall there and nothing else. So now I'm going to the far left, because I am looking for that secret shop. Cat Design says spells that get through it pierce the shield. That is true, but the tricky thing is, I think it's better to learn that mechanic of how to get through the shield rather than just focusing on having spell piercing or shield piercing spells, because shield piercing spells are not the most common. Shield piercing spells. Now I can't even stop saying it. It's stuck in my brain. Okay, so if you look here, there's something on the other side of this wall. And yeah, I knew since it wasn't on the other side, it was going to be on this side. So that is what we're looking to go to. Let's get over to it. But if you are curious which spells pierce shields, I'm sure you could ask the chat, and hell, there may even be like an infograph on that somewhere out there. I usually just think of eggs. How about eggs? Alright, so here is, this shop is not free, this shop costs. However, if you look above it, that's where the secret lies. So that's where we're going. This is your last run for today? Well, it is my last run, but there are lots of runs going down today, Bastard. So I will be definitely hanging out and watching all these specialty runs. We got some speed runs going down. We got some challenge runs. It's going to be juicy. We got lots of Noita left today. Just, this is the last of my runs, yes. Hopefully. I mean, hopefully in the sense that hopefully I win. Here we go. Who is Nari Shiva? Says no cam day. I dig it. What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? I feel you. Alright, so we poured our telly flask in there. We didn't pour all of it. We poured a good percent of it. And then we jump in here. And hey, some free spells. What are we gonna get here, guys? Well, chainsaw is looking like, you know, really good. So the chainsaw and the piercing are the best in the group by far, I would say. And yeah, I think that's about it for our free spells. You can grab as many as you like, but I don't really need them all. Streamer loot, true, Mew. That was some streamer loot right there. Mixu says prepare some dream luck for tomorrow. Dude, I'm planning to. Donnie Boy says love this stream. Aw, thank you, Donnie. Okay. So, that was our whole intention, getting the free spells. I guess before I leave, I would like to see a healer just to show the usage of healing with the pheromone flask, and then we can kind of move on. Doesn't help, though, that I've been shooting everything pretty much without even looking at what I'm shooting at. So, probably killed a lot of healers. Give it a moment, we'll see if we can find us a healer. And it's not a healer. No, I was joking. Norshiva, I got you. No worries. I'm just goofing. It was just a joke, just a prank. Oh. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We have an extra life, okay? Makes us a nice prank, bro. We have an extra life. There's no reason to panic, I don't think. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see how this went down first off. I gotta watch this. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Eric said, see, I told you, run, Kilvers. I know, man. Scared the hell out of me. And now I'm getting kind of punished for not having my damage plus on there and testing out the wither, because damage plus would be the better perk, or the better modifier to have on there right now. Got another canister? Oh my god! It was. Oh goodness. Alright, we gotta wait now. Wait, wait, wait. Oh! And here you see my best dodge of my Noita career. Alright. He lines it up. He leaps! He catches it with his face! That was a professional catch. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That takes skill. Alright, get me out of here, game. Get me the hell out of here. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. It's fires everywhere, making it juicy. I feel like I saw a lot of healers in the first area, and then now there's like no healers. So, sorry, I'm not going to get to show how to use... You just pour pheromone on a healer's head to get a heal. But I would rather not kill myself with my sloppy plays, so let's go ahead and get our heal on real quick. And over here, I want to prep this statue. Oh, get out of the way. Get out of here. What the... There we go. You have angered the gods. Yeah, I know, I know. Simmer down, game. Holy crap. Oh, there's another increased mana. That's good. This is good. So we have lots of good choices here. Whoop. I could, oh, I could kill him, but I want to test the statue kick out again. I want to test this. It must be certain. Steve? Steve? Oh my god, did something else come up through the exit? I'm gonna be so pissed if something else came up through that exit the spider dug, and now I think he's fighting something. He's beating the hell out of it, because you can see the screen shake slightly. I have my screen shake like turned off, so it means he's going nuts. The fishies, yeah, but how many fish? I mean, that wasn't that many fish to kill. Alright, let's see. He is just stomping those fish into the ground. Steve, I think he's dead. You need to see a therapist, bro. That fish is gone. Oh, he did not like that comment. Oh, thank God, that one actually did get him. I lost faith for a second there. Nostradamus says, Peter! Yeah, he's got issues, man. Okay, what's going on here? We got a juicy non-shuffle, 7 capacity. 8 capacity is actually, let me think. No, we're gonna have to use the 7 capacity, aren't we? There's a freeze as well. Wait, no, we can use the 8 capacity one will be fine. Build it out first. Alrighty. So the order is gonna go increase mana. Probably gonna be using just 1 increased mana for now. Probably. Oh no, I did this wrong. I built it wrong. Hold on. Ah, sh. That is not nearly as good as I'd hoped. Because if I take the triple K bolt off, we are losing a decent amount of damage. Yes, we did get some new spells today. We got that Withering Curse. It's a damage over time spell. It's pretty unique, actually. We haven't got to test it super thoroughly, so can't tell you all all the positive or negative deets about it since I'm still a noob with it. What is the play here? Put this there. Increase mana, ping pong. What does that look like? Alright, so if you're curious how to know to build this wand, right? You're like, okay, this is basic wand building 101. There is a recharge time of 0.37. We're not looking at the cast delay at all right now, right? Just look at the recharge, 0.37. Put the luminous timer on there. Luminous timer removes 0.17 recharge. So, recharge 0.37. We removed 0.17. So, that's, you know, 0.20 remaining, almost half of it. And then Digging Bolt also removes 0.17. So, that's almost all of the recharge removed. So, whenever I cast it, looks like that. Problem is, our mana. We're going to burn through mana like crazy. So, we're going to add increased mana on this bad boy. And now we can safely cast it without ever running out of mana. Now, as a nice little effect, a little bonus thing that you can use is the ping pong path, which costs 0 mana to use. You put the ping pong path right before the luminous drill with timer, and it creates this. The lightsaber that can reach the heavens. Actually, not the heavens, because it does bounce back a little bit, but... yes. Wither on Luminous Drill should apply it pretty fast. Problem is, it's like, I kind of value a quick kill. See how the kills are slow at first, but the damage is higher, I think, over time? I think I value a quick kill, for this area especially, higher. If you're hearing noises, that's because there is a garbage truck outside going ham. It's like 4 a.m. and they're already picking up garbage. These guys are working overtime. Alright, we're gonna put the freeze on here with a bitter bolt, I guess. I wish I would have let go of that electricity earlier. That's a sad face. Huh. Rux, I see your comment. Trying to decide on what we're gonna do here, though. There's another wither spell, by the way. Probably should grab that if we want to have some fun with it later. But yes, you can stack them on spells. You'll get double the wither, double the fun. Okay, so if you're wondering why I built this freeze wand, it's because we're gonna use it as it is the boss's weakness. We're gonna go ahead and grab that electricity. And, so this is gonna be the 3rd time that we're angering the gods. Actually, wait, no, the gods are already angered, aren't they? The gods were already angered by the spider. Wait, were they angered 3 times now? We'll see. I'll worry about that when we get there, I guess. But right now, we're rapid firing chainsaws and digging bolts at our enemies. We're literally just shooting these at our enemies with the damage plus attached as fast as possible. That's where all our damage comes from. So it doesn't look like much, but it hits. And what we're looking for now are bigger non-shuffle wands. We want it to be a non-shuffle that's decently thick. Then from there we can create even better damage wands. So I saw that heart, But I'm looking for a mage to maybe show you guys the... Oh, hold up. Maybe. Maybe not. There's a lot of gold I left on the ground. Oh well. Let's see if we can find a heart mage. Prioritize that. The heart mage? Running a little low on time, so maybe we don't look too hard for one of these heart mages. Just a little bit. And oh, Flup says I got the gods were in range after the Steve kill. Okay, so we do have the big Steve waiting for us at the next shop. That should be good. Huh. Alright, well I guess it looks like we're not going to be showing the heart mage trick. But I wouldn't be shocked if somebody in one of the runs today may show it off. The Noita gods didn't give us a heart mage right next to it, which I feel like the heart mage is decently rare. I mean, like, he's in every run, but like, where is he at is the kind of thing. I just threw my ambrosia at him for some reason. That was a misclick, but I picked it up, so we're fine. Could you explain it instead? I can explain it, Maxkey. I guess while I'm kind of running towards the dragon here that we're about to fight. But the idea is that a heart mage, whenever he hits you, it halves your health temporarily. It's like a status effect where you're hit with the status for 30 seconds and it halves your health. So if you have 400 health, right? 400 is your total health, and it hits you temporarily for 30 seconds. You have 200 HP as your max HP. And so if they hit you again, that means you have double stacks on you, and you have 100 HP, half of a half. You can hit you 3 times, you get half of a half of a half. So you would have 50 HP, right? I think you're getting the concept. Well, the trick is that you get hit by the heart mage, so your health gets halved, so from 400 to 200, and then you pick up a heart whenever your health is halved. So you'll still get the plus 25 HP that you normally would get from a heart, but whenever your health returns to normal, it'll actually, to return health to normal, all it does is say whatever the current health is, times 2. So that means you would gain double the value that you should have gotten from that heart, because you grabbed it whenever you were weak. But where it gets wild is if you stack those effects. If you allowed a heart mage to hit you like 4 or 5 times, so that means it'll become like exponential, right? So like if you let the heart mage hit you once, it'll half your health. If you hit you twice, it'll be 1/4 of your health, because you'll be at 1/4. If you let it hit again, it's 1/8. So that means if you were to get hit 3 times and then pick up a heart, you will gain 8 times the benefits. Does that make sense? The equivalent of grabbing 8 hearts. Yeah, it gets pretty wild. Said that Maxkey said that's so broken. Oh man, like Fury Forge posted a video like on the first day that I think people like discovered it and stuff, and he let himself go down to like 1 HP. So yeah, like he went from like, it was like letting the mage just hit him over and over like bah, 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 and then he just picks up a heart and goes to like 20,000 HP or some shit. It's like, alright, but they made it so you can't go as extreme, but you can still get like 1,000 HP from a single heart, which is still pretty extreme. Alright, so we're going to lube up a little bit with this ambrosia, and then we are going to shoot this freeze charge spitter bolt at the dragon. Then I have to dodge the dragon's head, because the dragon's head can hurt you, or at least kill you. And then I'm going to kick the boss, which should insta-kill him, because he is vulnerable to the freeze kick. So, what the hell was that delay? There we go. Froze him and kicked him. He was really slow on that attack. That was really weird. The wand is actually shit, though. Damn it. Yeah, Solar, you got it, man. Ugh. Let me get to moving. What's up, Dreadrin? Sorry, Dread, Noita Summit's going on. Sounds are muted just for today's stream. Just for the remainder of today's. Tomorrow, though, is the 33 orbs, so you guys should be able to, oops, get it out of your system. So normally there's like lots more you can explore in this level. I've only explored like 1/7 of it, and I still got a lot of health. But since we're running a little bit behind in the summit, at least we're not running behind the summit, I'm running behind. I need to hurry and get ready for a, you know, a kill on the boss soon. Ooh, we could, Our options here. Got a couple. So this is Big Steve, I believe, right? The Big Steve? Oh, it is Big Steve. Oh, I haven't seen that perk. Big Steve, be cool, man. Be cool. Alright. We're cool, guys. He gave me his lunch money and he left. That's not his corpse right there. Risky Living. You gain additional chance to deal crit hits as long as there are enemies near you. We'll grab it. I don't necessarily know where this perk is should be valued at, but sounds cool. I don't know any of the specifics on it, though. And we should be cutting out of the Holy Mountain, but we don't got time for that. I will put up the freeze, though. There's no time! Rush forward! Onward to victory! So if you actually had a good early game like I did, you can rush through here a little bit aggressively, because, you know, normally in these levels you gotta get the extra damage that these levels offer. But in our case, we don't need what the level is offering because we have damage. So... oh my goodness. There were a lot of enemies there. Oh, that was explosive. I saw that. I literally tried to shoot at them before. But I was tiny brain and reacted very slowly. Holy... So I'm playing in the dark right now. But Dreadrin just threw out a 20 bomb in the channel. Yes, you guys are able to moist mob it up in the chat, and you will gain the sweat still. It just isn't making the sound. And but Dreadrin, I am sitting in the dark. This is wow. Thank you, Dread. I really appreciate the love, man. He's feeling it this weekend. Weekend! Thank you guys for appreciating the hell out of Dreadrin. You guys are the best. Oh, man. Woo! Getting a little crazy. And if you want to see proof that the holy sweat's glowing, watch this. Look in the corner. Look in the bottom right corner. The holy sweat is glowing. Thank you, Dread. Gnome Blob said sweat. Sweat. Trying to decide what we're gonna do here. Anything cool? Not really. Nothing cool. What is going on here? What is he doing over here? Is there chaotic poly? Oh, there is chaotic poly. I was not paying attention. Don't mind me, just trying to speed things along. The lag is getting a little extreme. I mean, it's tempting, but I don't want to have to rebuild onto that wand. Alright. Go over here. That's a good wand to build on. Yeah, we're gonna build on this wand. This one right here is perfect. Toss, 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 toss. Trying to go fast, playing by the holy sweat. The sweat of the gods. Okay, hold on. Simmer down. Simmer down, guy. Simmer down. I didn't sign up for this. perks are we gonna get? Eh. Double the tentacles, double the fun. What are our options? Alright, how about this? We are going to put the increased mana on here. Turn this into a double, making it a triple. Actually, put the double here. Hey, the lights came back on. I can see again, guys. I can see. Thanks again, Dreader. I really appreciate you, man. That was freaking insane. That was freaking insane. I guess that was Dreadrin's manual version of an explosion. It was a sub-explosion. Explosion! Alright, there we go. This is our wand. We're getting into the thousands. I think that, what was that? 3,000 damage? Wait, where's my dots on this? Oh, I didn't add them at all, did I? Whoops! Yeah. There we go. The lag. Yaboku, thanks for the resub, man. Appreciate the 2 months of sweaty loving. Oh, man, I think I made a mistake, you guys. So, the bad thing is, this thing gets a little laggy, it seems. Oh, it died. It does seem like it may get a little laggy whenever you stack a ton of these. Let me check over here to be certain that that was the cause. Yeah, there's definitely some lag there. You know what? I'm not looking to put up with some crazy lag right now, so we'll do... Where'd that crit go? How about that? Good enough. Hopefully. Alright, making our way through here. Not making our way through here. I shouldn't have moved that mana. Everything's a dead end. Screw it, we let RNG take the wheel, because we're in a rush. Doop doop doop. Okay, scoop up the mana. If you're curious how to control your teleport, like I just did, you point your cursor in the direction you want to go to. This is for both unstable and stable tele. They work the same way. Common misconception is that they work differently. But no, they work the same. Just point your cursor in the direction you want to go to, and for the most part that will work. There are some specific rules to it, which can cause some confusion, but yeah, yes, they can be controlled. And it's thanks to people with crazy good control of the teleports. That is how they are able to pull off some of those... oh my gosh, what is happening here? Oh, that thing? Dude, it was all the way over there, and it was just raining acid. But people like Aliasbot have mastered the art of the teleport, and they can get through the whole game in literally just a couple minutes, thanks to insane teleport strategies and big brain moves. So yes, it can be controlled. Hit Pause with the 15-monther. First we had Yaboku, now Hit Pause. Thank you guys for all the support. Redrin with the bomb. Yaboku, Hit Pause. Guys keeping me sweaty. Thank you, thank you. If you're wondering why there's no notifications, you are still earning sweat for that, so know that I appreciate it. But we are being rebroadcast on the Nala, the official Nala channel, you know, their Twitch, because this is the Noita Summit, a community event put on by the Noita streamers, hosted, basically orchestrated by Bama Lamb. He is the one that gets everything in order. But I wanted to make sure that there weren't any sound effects or anything crazy going on that we have no idea what they're okay with, right? So let's not force our sweaty ways on them. But tomorrow, we're going to be getting in lots of sweaty loving because tomorrow is going to be the 33 orb run for us. So do not be sad if you feel like you're like, where's my sounds? Because you're going to get more than enough of them tomorrow. Trust me. Force says you're lagging because you're stacking 2 freezes on that wand. That makes sense, actually. That actually makes more sense, doesn't it, Force? There are 2 freezes on there. That was a poor decision. I did not realize that. Thank you, Force. Alright, well. Final perks. Sure. Well, we made it through the game. We're strutting up to the final boss. As you guys moist mob it up for Hit Pause in their 15-monther. Sayeko44 and Johnny Susie, thanks for the follows. Also Gotham Giant, appreciate the love, you guys. So here he is, the final boss. We grab the little token thing, the little salt, and we ambrosia up a little bit. And we are waiting for the purple shield to go down. He has a purple shield because we grabbed at least 1 orb. If you don't grab an orb, you won't have to put up with the purple shield. But it's not a big deal, you just wait for it to go down, you shoot him, easy peasy. As you can see, he did not do so well with without his purple shield. He's nothing. But if you shoot into the purple shield, he will beat your. So yeah, be careful. And there it is, your basic vanilla win. My favorite run in the game. Easy win, easy life. As we go into what win number is this, guys? What are we hitting? I see all those bests is blessed in there. I see you. You got it, Solar. Thank you, chat. Spamming the best is blessed. I'm feeling the love, man. Feeling the love. Speed up, speed up, speed up. Spacebar. Win number 799. If you're curious about what mod I have enabled, it is what a lot of streamers, the reason I want to point this out is because a ton of streamers that you're going to be seeing today use it. So you may not get to see it because in the Nala Games channel, they won't have it activated in there. But in our channel and in these other streamers that you're going to see, in their channel, they'll tend to have streamer wands on, sometimes, not all the time. And it makes it where you can actually see the wands in the, that the streamer's using, just from the chat. See, like it's in your browser. Whenever you type !wands, for example, in my chat, this is the link it gives you, and you can see the wands in the inventory of the streamer. That's made by Solar91, and it's an amazing mod, and I always have it on. But I want to point that out because you may see other people using it today, and so it'll you know, answer that question. But besides that, there was nothing that affected gameplay at all in the game, and I was win number 799. I'm going to be jumping into the broadcast channel to wrap up the stream, but before that, to my community, I want to say thank you guys for all the love and support. I see you guys going ham with the best is blessed, and also know that I really appreciate you guys, you know, being so accepting of some streams like today being a little different from the normal. Normally, there's sound effects going off, the weebs are going ham, my ears are bleeding, I cry off cam every 5 minutes, but today, we had to be professional, all right? We had to put on, you know, our best face, and we kept the salamis to a minimum, and we Brandon, thank you for the 100 bits, man. Appreciate the love. We did our best. We were on our best behavior, let's put it that way. But it's because it's for Nala Games, and Red Rum, my dude. You can't see a Red Rum, but the sweat of the gods glows for you, my friend. Thank you for that. For that sub bomb, that 5 bomb he just dropped in the chat, putting on 8 gifted subs in the channel. Thank you, Red Rum. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you to, you know, all of the Noita community for stopping by. I am going to be raiding the Nala Games channel, but before I do that, I'm going to go over there, see what they have to say. Well, you guys will be able to hear it here, and then we'll do a raid. But just know that tomorrow, guys, for our channel, tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow, on my stream, I am doing the 33 orb run in one stream, start to finish. So far, I have never failed on doing one of these event days. One of the days we've done like 15 wins in one day, We've done, you know, all different kinds of challenges, and tomorrow's the day we take on the 33 orb challenge for our 800th win. I've never failed on one. I hope that when I say I never failed, I don't mean on a 33 orb. This is my first 33 orb run, but I've never failed on a challenge, and I try to do it all in one stream. So start to finish tomorrow will be the 33 orb run. It's gonna be something. And know that if you're here to witness win number 800 tomorrow, there will be an exclusive cosmetic given away in the channel for your little sweatling. If you don't know what a sweatling is, it is something specific to our channel. You can worry about that another time. But let's go ahead. Let's jump over to the broadcast stream so we can see what they're saying and what they want to you know, how they want to close out my run. But thank you guys for making this run so amazing. Let's get in the final words here with them. Where are they? Where are they hiding at?
Hey there, my friends. Welcome back to the Noita Summit 2021, the first one of the year. Dunky there, my friend.
What's up?
Hey, fantastic room, my friend. The propane tank, the poly, the ones, the beauty, the destruction.
You had to rush through there at the end. I was like, oh, I'm smelling the roses too much. I got to sprint through here at the end.
I always find the end always speeds up anyway. You know, you spend all that time at the start preparing.
Yeah, you get so much momentum. You just blaze through.
You've definitely got the skill to do so as well.
Oh, thanks,
safely,
man.
even that extra life, it always seems to come in handy. When you have it. It's like the game wants you to use that extra life.
Yep, that canister, you see it? They knew I had an extra life.
But Dunk, I would just like to thank you for being a part of this great community and doing all you do, you know? It's
no problem,
a glory
man.
to see you run and do what you do live in the flesh.
I appreciate it, man. I do it out of love. Noita's the best. We all love Noita, right? Like, Noita is, dude, it's an addiction. It's a problem. I'm getting help. Or I'm not getting help. I'm sticking around.
Regardless, man. Always appreciate what you do. Thank you for your kind support and opening the show today.
No problem,
It's
man.
been a
wonderful,
wonderful run.
Glad to be here, and I make sure I'm going to be sending everybody over to the Nala Games channel.